Hey, so if you're watching this video, then it's either because you are a newer entrepreneur and you're just really not quite sure how to start talking about your services and your offerings, or you've been an entrepreneur for a while and you're either getting a little bit stagnant, you're not really bringing in too many clients, or you're not bringing in as many clients as you would like to bring in. Either way, this video is going to go over the 3 things that you can do to start bringing in clients by communicating your message, your services, your offerings clearly and with ease. When I first started my business as a holistic health practitioner, I had such a hard time explaining what it is that I do and how it can help my potential clients. If people don't understand what it is you can do or why they should pay for it or how it's going to help them, they're not very eager to throw their money at you. The first thing that you need to do to communicate your message with ease is to increase your confidence. Now, a lot of people think that confidence is just something that people are born with, and that's really not the case at all. Confidence is something that you work towards. Just the other day, I was sharing on my Instagram stories a few tips for newer entrepreneurs who just are struggling to get visible. And one of the tips I gave was to practice what it is that you are offering. Even if that means you need to practice in front of the mirror by yourself, do it. It helps you get more comfortable not only talking about your services, but you're also able to kind of figure out the best way that you want to say it. What words do you want to choose? What words do you kind of want to stray from? Obviously without being too hard on yourself, because there are much worse things in life than to say the wrong word when you are telling people what it is that you do, because you can always clarify afterwards. Being confident comes with practice. So if you need to talk to yourself in the mirror, if you need to sit your mom down and spend 3 hours trying to communicate your services and your offerings to her, then do it. If you need to record it on your camera on your phone and just say it over and over and over so that you're even more comfortable doing it on camera, that's fine too. The whole point is to practice, because practicing will get you much, much more comfortable. I myself right now am, I'd say, fairly comfortable in front of the camera, but this was not always the case, especially if you go back to look at my first few YouTube videos. Like, they were terrible. You should probably go check them out if you're feeling that you're not that confident and you really think that I'm making this all up. Actually, don't go check them out, because they really are terrible. I'm much more better now than I was, I don't know, a year ago or a year and a half ago when I first started. So if you don't believe me, go check out my previous YouTube videos, because I don't want to say they're disastrous, but they're really not that great. And you can see the progression as I continue to practice and continue to be consistent and put more videos up and just get in front of the camera. So practicing is definitely the key to getting more confident in sharing your message. The second way to communicate your offer, your message, your services with ease is to focus on the outcomes. I will be the first to admit that this is actually pretty hard for me. At least it's been getting easier, but I remember when I was in school and I was finally ready to be a holistic health practitioner after getting my certification, and I didn't know how to communicate the outcomes. I didn't know how to communicate how it would help them. I was so focused on, I do Reiki, this is how much it costs, and this is what a session looks like, and this is what you'll probably feel during a session. A lot of people don't really care what they're going to feel in a session. They care about what you're going to do for them. How is this going to help them? Is this going to fix their problem? So focus more on the outcome than the entire process of how to get them from point A to point B. And because you have spent all this time practicing and getting more confident, then you also come across as being confident to them in knowing what it is that you do and trusting that your services can help them and that working with you can actually benefit them. The third thing to help you communicate your message with ease is to focus on value. Take the time to educate your clients or your potential clients on what it is that you do, how it can help them. Really show them that you know your craft, know what it is that you're talking about. Talk about some case studies that you've had. Talk about some people that you've worked with who have left you a really great testimonial. Really show that you know what you're talking about and that you care that they are going to have a positive outcome. If you just walk into the room expecting to make a sale, like, yes, you're in business. The goal of being in business is to make money. But if your intention is making a sale, you are going to struggle to gain clients because they're going to pick up on that. They're going to just feel like you're a dirty salesman and they're not going to want to buy from you. Yes, it's true that people buy from people, but people buy from people that they trust. So if you take the time to educate them, provide them with value without even expecting a sale, regardless of whether or not they buy from you today, they will remember that you took the time to talk to them and treat them like a human being. And if they don't buy from you today, when they are ready to buy, they're gonna be like, oh, I really liked that Amanda girl. She really took that time to really talk to me about what it is that she does and how it's going to help me. I'm gonna give her a call. So remember that business is about relationships. Yes, business is about making money, but at the end of the day, your clients are the people who pay you. So take the time to build a relationship with those clients. It's not just about you and the services that you provide and the value you can bring. It's about them. What are they going through? What do you think they need? How can they really benefit? And if they're not right for you, be honest and say, you know, I really can appreciate what it is that you're going through right now. I really don't think I'm the right person to help you with this. Because that honesty also really goes a long way. I mean, if I started this video just saying, hey, I'm Amanda from theintuitivewife.com. I'm a healer and coach. I have a new program starting next month. Do you want to buy it? You'd be like, no. I don't know you. I don't know what you do. I don't know what this program is, and I'm going to back away from this conversation as quickly as I possibly can. You would probably stop the video right then and there and go find something else to watch, because especially if you've never seen one of my videos before, you have no idea who I am. Focus on value, focus on building the relationship, and focus on the outcomes. And you know what, just a little bonus tip for you. So tip number 4 of how you can communicate your message easily is to focus on their pain points. So I know I had just said focus on the outcomes, and yes, that's true, but you also want to try and touch on their pain points. And this isn't like a manipulation tactic. This is you meeting them where they're at. So for example, if you're a spiritual entrepreneur watching this and I wanted to try and sell you one of my coaching packages, I would probably try and touch on the pain points because I've been where you are. So I have a pretty good idea of what you're going through. So I would probably touch on the fact that you're frustrated. You're not really getting clients or not getting as many clients as you would like. You're not really bringing in that much money. You're feeling like business is hard and everything is a hustle and you're not really seeing the results from all the work that you're putting into it. Those are pain points, and I would most likely touch on those because now you feel like I really do understand you, and I really do understand you, but now I've communicated that. So now you know that, and now you're feeling that, and you're much more likely to continue the conversation and just kind of see where it goes. Okay, so you are focusing on the value, the outcome, and their pain points. And if you feel like you're already doing that and you're not really gaining any traction, you're still having a hard time really landing clients or as many clients as you would like, then go ahead and click on the video on your screen right now that is going to redirect you to a previous video on 3 reasons of why you're repelling clients. What I share in that video might surprise you. My name is Amanda, and I talk about all things metaphysical, spiritual business, intuitive development, etc. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to hit like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos.